With V determined to seek out Sparta, Nero went on his own way and confronted the Demon King Urizen alone. Just when he seemed on the brink of revenge, Urizen unleashed an unseen level of power that Nero could not hope to match. All seemed lost until an unfamiliar demon with blazing red eyes rushed in and beat back the Demon King's assault.
Then perhaps...
Human Ghost, thank you for joining my Grima cult. I hope you enjoy your time. If you'd like, you can join my Discord server where I usually post sneak peeks to pieces I'm working on.
And memes.
Oh yeah, we post memes in there.
Oh, but then again, you can also get those in Quartz's chat as well.
Mm-hmm.
I got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, this...
Really anywhere.
Pick your poison. Which you want to hear first?
Hail Grima, yes Autumn.
Bad news it is. Lady Patty's feathers are all ruffled. See, she wants to invite you to her birthday party, but your phone is disconnected.
You're a smart one, Morrison. You noticed the electric and water out too?
I expected nothing less.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig. Cash up front.
Cash up front. This I like. The water needs turning on and those toilets need flushing.
Water, gas, and power. Coming out.
Those are the words Dante just needs to hear. Cash up front.
There we go.
Devil may cry.
Dante, do you have any idea how many times
That was fast.
Like a zillion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, tonight's my birthday party. Yeah, I'm turning 18.
Oh, Patty. Come on, Dante, don't be mean.
Okay, Morrison, I'll take you up on that gig, but only if you can get me out of that hellish birthday party.
Consider your RSVP declined. Meet your new client.
She's 18 now, poggers. Yeah, guys, but
Listen,
ill. No,
I'm gonna find
Patty is
Lady
a wholesome
Trish.
child
Bring him
at
in
heart.
on this.
What? Come on, you don't think I can handle this gig on my own?
It's a big job. Big job, Dante. You're gonna need the help.
I still love these sandals. I'm sorry. I can't forget about them.
So, what's your name?
The man wears sandals. This hardcore gothic can't. Yeah, party.
Just kidding. You can call me
Hey,
V.
look, it's Kylo Ren.
Oh, shut up! Don't bring up that picture. You were the second person to send me that. It's still
Powerful demon
nasty.
is about to resurrect, and
And then
we
the
need your help,
Virgil
Dante.
image.
Now that's a familiar tune.
That is my
Do you have
favorite
any
image to
idea
use now.
How many times I've heard that exact same line?
This is special.
Special. Okay. So what's so special about this one?
Ben minus the swole.
This
You got
demon
that right,
is a
Aurora
reason.
Blaze.
Oh my god.
Your reason for fighting.
Kylo Ren.
This demon got a name?
Stop. Stop.
Tell your chat. They're coming up with it.
Cryo. Cease and
I mean, he
desist.
really does look like Adam Driver.
I'm not lying. It's like, we're not
He
lying.
really looks like Adam Driver. Ever since I first saw V, I'm like, yeah, he looks like Adam Driver.
Yeah, that's like, even the creator is like, oh shit, it's like, they didn't intend on making him look like Adam Driver. Especially since they admitted it's like, they were working on it before episode 7 was in production. But it's like the resemblance was just too much, they couldn't resist memeing on it as well.
Yeah, the people behind Devil May Cry, they know they're good memes. Wait, he just mouths out yeah, we know it's Virgil. All of us can guess it's Virgil, especially with the goddamn trailer.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Rinny?
It has to have some kind of connection. Eesh, my
It
Mouth.
could have just been a flashback, Rinny.
It's gotta be Virgil. Oh my god.
How dare
Cryo
you?
just sent me a picture of Ren's face photoshopped onto Kylo Ren. It's terrible. Griffin, I think you just walked in a demon orgy.
I want to see that image right now. Where is it?
I'll send it to you. He PM'd it to me.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
I
guess
just
we
I
keep
I
going.
need to see how bad that looks.
Nearby.
You guys go. Virgil, who's that? Cryo, please. Oh boy, time to play as V again.
Coming from the Clifox route. I need you.
Rinny is like Rinny. Amazing.
Wait, do his familiars talk? Cryo, unfortunately, only Griffin talks. The other two are silent as can be. Oh well, no, Nightmare's silent, but Shadow does purr. She's a good kitty. I like Griffin the most because he does talk and he's snarky. Oh, I love this enemy. Not annoying at all. Ugh. I see. Good kitty. Yes. Hello, giant weird shark thingy. I think this one's like a behemoth. Bleh. All right, Nightmare, you take care of this.
Behemoth, Rinny, behemoth.
I can't pronounce it. It's yellow.
What do you call you, baby?
I'm not a baby. Oh,
Yeah,
I got it.
words. Yes, we do have words for that.
Ow, I just got rammed.
You have a good
Oh
night,
my god, I'm
Aurora.
just getting rammed repeatedly, and so did Shadow.
Yeah, you have a good night, Aurora. Sleep well.
Oh,
take
good
care, Aurora.
night.
Oh, I
What?
think so much.
Oh my god, I'm literally gonna get knocked out within the first area. Oh, there we go. How fun.
It's you who goes next. I have to keep going.
Nightmare, please do something about this guy.
Towards them. Resist,
That is still hysterical how when you summon Nightmare, he literally drops out of the sky right on top of him.
Or he'll just flop down out of nowhere, just puke. Nightmare's a big old cutie.
It's like it's like literally all I can say is like Geronimo, or the one scene from Iron Giant
Aww,
when he dives into the lake.
I remember that. That was so that whole movie's really great and sad. Uh-oh. Enemy. The enemy!
reap what you sow.
Got that one?
So, reap what you sow.
What?
Right.
And number 3. is a different path. Guess I could just take this one.
Reap what you sow. Ascend.
Hold up, I gotta destroy this thing, but I can't
What you sow.
let it run away either.
Reap what you sow.
Because it drops a ton of red orbs.
Blast.
Blast! Gonna go to bed too. Thanks for the entertainment, Rinny and friends. Alright, Pops. Thanks for coming by. And have a good night.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Slice him.
Wait. Where's Shadow? Is she stuck somewhere?
Scorch them.
Oh my god, she was stuck. There we go. Another one.
Force of that like look.
Uh-oh. Nightmare, I need you. I like the music for V. It's really weird. There we go. Oh, come on. What's it hitting? Oh.
Reap what you sow. Fall. Reap what you sow into nothingness.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh look, it's a big stone. Oh, I missed. I guess I don't get the big stone. Hold up, let's see if there's anything for V when he runs. No?
Come on.
Oh.
You have to keep going.
His coughing taunt is still very sad. Uh-oh. What did I walk into? Oh. That's a lot of enemies. Time for Nightmare. Nightmare, where'd you spawn all the way over there? Oh, there goes Shadow. Ow. Oh. Uh-oh. Both my familiars are kind of dead.
Oh, neat.
Okay, V, I need you to stop reading for a moment. Shadow's back! Okay, Nightmare, your time to shine. Okay, Griffin's back up too. Human, if you need to go to sleep... I'm sorry, that actually, I should say your full name. Human Ghost, if you need to go to sleep, you should... staying up with energy drinks is very unhealthy.
We should know. So gamers.
No! Shadow!
Kind of ironic hearing that from Rinny though, because she doesn't like going to sleep.
I like sleeping sometimes, like naps.
But you don't like actually going to bed, Rinny.
You know, sometimes.
You like to stay up and you literally pass out.
That sounds like Rinny.
On call. In the
That also
middle of
sounds
me
like Rinny.
talking.
I'm sorry.
That also sounds like Rinny.
I'm sorry.
This is why I started taking initiative in our calls, Rinny.
What do you
It was
mean?
like, where I'm like, alright, it's time to go to bed. Good night, Rinny. You're like, oh, I guess so. It's like, yes, it's time to go to bed.
Awfully quiet, Pete. Thinking about Mommy Dearest?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But the past is a bitter place for me.
If you say so, human ghost, but rest is very important. Don't push yourself, okay? Ah.
Well, I believe the event is coming out like in an hour or something, or like 2.
I think in an hour, because it's already gonna be
Because it
midnight.
is. Yeah, because it's maintenance right now.
Uh-oh, that's some nice lag. That means there's some big enemies.
Is that lag?
Yeah. I'm not even playing FGO.
When you thought you were safe. When you thought the lag couldn't get you disappointed. The lag is smart. I think that's why Discord's having so many issues. The lag probably contaminated Discord.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
First, it disappoints us by not giving us the 5 stars we want, and now it's interfering with our calls.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, there's a blue orb over there.
Thinking about this place. Think it might get us where we need to go.
How do I get in there? Let's see. There's no particular way I could jump, but there is a route in the way. So that means I can break something. Or I should at least be able to. That's not. Musaki stream Okita NP5? What?
Yeah, he's like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna get Okita NP5, and I'm like, yeah, that's the smartest decision you've ever made, Musaki. Clearly. Except the difference
What?
is, Musaki's not a whale.
Yeah, that's a lot of
compared to
money.
somebody- Yeah. I don't know what he has her at, but I doubt he has her like past like NC3. And that's being generous.
Unless he got that dumb luck kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, that one person gets 6 copies of a 5-star in the same role.
Ha!
Like that one image I showed you of the guy that got like 6 copies of Okita Alter.
Oh, here's another thing to keep in mind. Musaki has a family. He's only gonna be able to go so far. Because a lot of these other people who are whales only have, like, their funds only go towards themselves. And exclusively themselves. And by themselves. In whatever their living predicament is. Like, their money only concerns themselves. Musaki's job has to feed 2 kids.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like,
I wish the
Misaki,
man-
are you well? Like, I know you get paid quite a bit from your job. I know what his job is. But I'm like, listen, dude, it's not worth it for PNG waifus, okay? You have 2 kids. I wish you luck, but at the same time, do not. He really. That is. You have 2 kids, Musaki. Everyone knows this. I would not recommend it. Okay. Me, I'm like, nah, I would be like more responsible than that. I'd be happy with the one waifu and I'd be done. The one copy of the one waifu. But nah, I guess he's got something to prove. Like, I really love Okita, so I need her MP5. Whatever.
I need to get my quick saber up. Fucking MP5.
Even though she's already good.
Yeah.
She doesn't even need an MP. Like, she doesn't even need the MP2.
I broke his armor.
Like, yeah, I might do a little bit of rolling on Okita, but I'm not gonna be arrogant enough to believe I can get an MP5 Okita. Especially when I can't even get Gramps.
Yeah.
Though there is definitely a part of me that's interested to see how much he's gonna spend. Because like I said, the more he spends, the more I'm gonna be thinking about his kids.
That $70 you spent on that amount of quartz, that could have been enough for 5 meals.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like, Musaki, I get it when like Soberoni, Shotgun Shogun, Toho Sniper, etc, 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 all spend lots of money on gacha, because they only need to support themselves. They can do whatever they want and not have to feel bad about it. You have 2 kids!
Yeah.
Like, I
main reason why-
understand if
The
you
main
save
reason
money.
why I don't spend is that I do actually have to take care of a family with some of my funds.
Right.
So it's like, I can't go spend happy. Like, at most, I've probably spent like about $100 at once on FGO.
Right.
That was just mostly rounding out things. But I can't physically see a reason to spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to get the one PNG.
My PNG waifu means more than my children.
Yeah, especially when we're going to get into the next year anniversary very, very soon, which is going to make getting quartz a shit ton easier.
I mean, I don't want to say like, oh, he can't spend money on things he finds fun.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be the most depressing NP5 I think we're ever gonna see.
Yes, like, that's really it. Now, if he gets her with like one roll, okay, yeah, fine.
If he gets her quick, then it's fine. It's whatever.
But if he spends like 3 hours and he's like $300 of the savings, I'm like, think of the children, man.
Yeah, literally, you can say, think of the children.
But I can't. I can't sleep on her. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be spending like much of anything. This will probably be the one time I'm going to be rolling until November, when we get the reruns for people like Gramps. Just simply because I want to try my chance at getting another saber.
Actually, what kills me is I'm pretty sure I have Okita in both NA and JP, and I like never use her.
Yeah, it's like I have Ruler Johnny as in both English and Japanese, but it was like I didn't even want her in the Japanese server. I literally rolled on a whim and I got her.
Ooh.
I'm going like,
Ooh. That's like me and Shitanai. I didn't even really want her. I got her on my first 10 spin. I'm just like, well, I guess I have her now.
yeah, I was there. I was there when
I
you
want
did it
sheep
because you were
tonight.
streaming that,
So
right?
pretty.
It was fun. Yeah, I was. It was funny, but
Shit.
I really did not want her like that much, like at all. I thought I was convinced. I was like, okay, she's more fun to play with than I thought, but she wasn't somebody I like really wanted necessarily. So.
Like Semiramis.
Yeah, like Semiramis, yeah.
It's like, I think the one time I've probably gotten super salty about getting a 5-star that I didn't want was when I was rolling on the Excel Zero event when it was rerunning on the Japanese servers. I got a gold rider. It gave me the rainbows and everything. And I'm going like, yes, this is going to be Iskander. This is going to be great. As soon as it reveals itself, my jaw and I am like pissed. It's Achilles. It's Achilles.
Well, guys, look, Griffin's about to get run over.
And then as soon as I get that, I get a saber. And it's fucking De Leon. And I'm going like, the fuck is raid up? The fuck is raid up?
Impressive.
The
Like,
gotcha
what-
says, who cares?
Fuck you.
It's like,
This
the fuck is raid up?
is the Devil Sword Sparta. No doubt about it.
I will never not be salty about that one moment. Because they could have given me Iskander, they could have given me Meeb,
Or
they
Dare
could have
Mood.
given me, yeah, they could have given me a whole bunch of people, but they gave me Achilles and Delon, and I'm just going,
I'll be taking
I give up.
that back.
And it wasn't even that.
You
I
know
had
that
Delon
endless
from the
worshipping isn't making
basics,
Sparta
you know, like
any
the
happier.
first gotcha you do when you get it into the game, the tutorial gotcha. So I got an NP2 Delon out of that. And I'm just going like, I give up. This is why I'm not playing the Japanese servers.
Oh, controller.
Outside of the fact I can't, it's like I don't want to commit to like 2 versions of the game.
Yes. I think Fate Grand Order is really a game you can't commit to 2 versions of.
Unless, yeah, you're like one of
I've
those
already kind of experienced that myself where I tried, and I was just like, I found the problem is you'll inevitably find one version you gravitate to more because it's the same game. Even if different events are going on, it's still the same game, and one person can only take so much of the same game, especially when grinding is involved.
Yeah, this is why I play Warframe out of all the looter shooters, because at a certain point they all start to blend.
Right. That's also why I like Girls Frontline, because its game style is so drastically different than FGA's, so it's a nice mix.
It's like, yeah, it's like, it is definitely a game I'm having fun with, for sure. And it is so good.
Ow, come on.
From Fate Grand Order.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I'm sorry that I'm very quiet. I'm concentrating because this fight was very difficult. These masked enemies are
I would define
annoying.
what you're doing right now as quiet.
Oh wait, isn't my mic picking up my button mashing?
Yes.
Oh.
It is picking up your button mashing, and you're also making all the noises you do when you get frustrated in the game.
I don't make noises.
No. Like, why would
my
you call
God.
that?
Yo, V just did a cool. He grabbed its eye with his cane, walked away, and then swung it at it.
Fucking
Cool boy.
Damn.
Badass and cruel in all the right aspects.
That's some Doom Eternal shit right there.
Yeah, that really is like Doom. This game just, is kind of Doom-like at some points with how cruel it can get with killing its enemies. Which is cool.
It's like, if I did, I would probably do Doom Eternal when that comes out.
King of Snow, what's this? How come I wasn't notified of this stream? I'm not sure. It's very odd that you weren't. But yeah, I'm streaming. Hello and welcome. I also tweeted it. It's on my Discord server. If you're not on my Discord server, you should probably join it then, because I always notify when I'm streaming. And then I always stream on my Twitter, which is Rinny Loves Pocky. Yeah, V cannot carry this sword.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, who would? That
Well,
sword is ridiculous.
Yeah, only Tris and Dante. Maybe Nero.
But you're a bit of a sissy in the strength department. Oh, hey, no offense, you know.
I love Griffin.
He has the strength.
It speaks.
Oh. What'd you find, Shadow? Dante! Legas.
There he is.
Covered in blood.
Of course, it's Dante.
And
isn't he?
this is a normal Tuesday for him.
Yeah? Minus the coma part.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff Dante doesn't get a whole lot.
Oh yes, King of Snow, I know about the Romani figure. I'm waiting for the date.
Sword Sparta was concealing Dante's presence.
She prays he'll let her summon him back.
I miss Romani. But yeah, I really want to get that Romani figure to put up my desk.
No. Get a grip on yourself now. Come on.
If only you could defeat Urizen. If only.
Uh-oh, B's pissed. He's going Kylo Ren mode.
Shush. I didn't know Dante dyed his hair red. Yeah, me either. It's a weird look.
Better than him having black short hair.
Oh, yeah. Reboot Dante.
It does not fit him.
It could fit Nero, but not him.
Maybe the black-haired mullet, but it'd make him start looking like Solid Snake.
Yeah, honest. Or he looked like, what's his name? Joel from Last of Us.
Joel. Yeah, Joel from Last of Us.
If he cut his hair short at this age, he would look like Joel. Even kind of with the mullet and how he talks. Well, it only took 5 games, but we finally have an Ultra Emo Boy in Canon Devil May Cry. Yeah, we do. That's actually true. We've never had an Emo Boy.
No matter what happens,
Took 5 games.
Flashback time.
His mom is pretty.
I promise I'll be back. I know
Of course,
this is hard.
seeing
You
Trish.
must listen to me.
Trish is based on her mother's appearance.
I remember.
If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name. Forget your past and start a new life. As someone else. A new beginning. Virgil! Where are you, Virgil?
Oh boy. It's still so hard what the Demon King did to them.
Mundus is a
piece of shit.
asshole.
Why does she speak like a Disney princess? She is one.
Do you not forget who's the father? Have you not remembered what he looks like? He has a fucking monocle on, for God's sake.
And he looks like her friends. They all look very similar.
You can be. I thought it
It's
might
wholesome
be the
family
only way
stuff.
to wake you.
Oh.
What day is it? The 15th.
Second, I thought you were gonna shish kebab me.
A month?
I mean, you're not wrong, V.
So stiff. Right.
Because it's
sunshine.
like, it really is the only way to wake up Dante sometimes, just to stab his ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Oh,
Hey,
the
There
best
goes
scene.
this is
Griffin.
my gig. Leave Nero out of this.
If you could defeat Urizen, then I never would have dreamed of using that child. Urizen is much stronger than we ever could have imagined.
Oh boy. Someone in the chat put Dante's mom. I can show you the dies.
I mean, accurate.
Very accurate. Oh god. Hate Mundus still. Oh boy. Mission 10, finally. We're halfway through the game. Here's Triss.
Oh, it stinks in here.
Lady.
I know. Smells like hot garbage.
God, is this where you get the hat? Please tell me this is when you get the hat.
No, this is whenever
This
you
is far
do
worse than I
Dante's
thought.
combat.
There's no crime in turning tail, V. These things might be a little too much for you.
Why can't we play as Lady or Triss yet? Well, because
I'll leave the rest to you.
Lady was stuck in a demon and is kind of out of commission without her weapons. And then Triss, we don't know what happened to her yet.
One must always have an insurance policy.
Who was that guy? Can't believe he just ran.
No one special? Come on. Let's go clean up this garbage.
First come, first serve on the targets, right?
Music to my ears. Hurry up, Dante.
I miss Dante's cowboy boots and chaps
Guess I
so
get to
much.
see it with my own eyes. If it really is you.
Player change. Dante. Switch player to Dante. Wield various weapons and skills for smooth and stylish combat. Vitality or orbs herald to carry over, but you must obtain skills for Dante. And this is before the prologue, actually, at 4:44 p.m. Oh, right. Remember when you said Dante with the black mullet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a skin.
Yeah, I know.
The X color mullet.
I know. It's a reference to the reboot.
It's really nasty.
But hey, at least he looks better in like that than he does in the remake.
Oh, yeah, he does. I'm gonna go with this
Still
regular
not
one.
Still not the colors I'd see Dante ever in, but
Yeah, I cannot see him with black hair. I can see the outfit perfectly fine, but that black hair is just... No. He looks like the guy from Death Stranding if he smiled. I don't know what that game is.
the new Hideo Kojima game,
Oh.
Metal Gear. It's getting really weird.
Alright. You can quickly charge your weapons. I gotta read over this because I'm gonna be honest, when I first did this on my human playthrough, I passed out and took a nap with Murphy. And it was comfortable. Oh, I got a bunch of girls returning from logistics, though. That's it? Alright, thanks, Springfield. You can quickly change your weapons at any time. Press left trigger to change long range weapons and right trigger to... Or wait, are those bumpers? Those are the... Yeah, those are the bumpers, not the triggers. Close range weapons. You can change weapon. You want to
King
use
of Snow. If only.
Remake? What remake? There was no remake. There's only DMC4, and now this game. Nothing else happened. No reboot, no alternate takes. Just good old wholesome DMC4 to DMC5, as God intended. Yup.
Look, as much as we'd like to not acknowledge it, we also have to somewhat acknowledge the Sukaheim anime exists, so that way we can mock it when we say it does.
Did you just say Sukaheim?
Tsukihime, I fucking went, ugh. Wait, I was
Suka
eating.
Hive.
I
That is the
Rinnied.
first time I have ever heard that.
I Rinnied.
Suka Hive. Yeah, you.
Tsukihime. It's Tsukihime, I mean.
Suka Hive.
I know how to say it.
Okay.
It's one of the few oh man, Fake's gonna kill me.
I'm not gonna be
Man,
able
Fake
to
doesn't need
forget
to
that.
know.
You think he's not going to know eventually?
I got something to say for man Fake someday.
I Rinnied. Is this
Man
karma?
Pig, what's the weirdest you've ever heard anyone pronounce Tsukihime?
Is this karma?
I think so.
Is this karma for going Rinny a baby? And singing Rockbye Baby?
Yes.
But yeah, no, we do have to acknowledge shit like the Tsukihime anime just to make fun of the fact it exists by saying it doesn't. Just like with the reboot for Devil May Cry.
That doesn't exist though. What are you talking about, Nico? You keep bringing up this reboot and I've never ever heard of it.
Exactly.
Silly Nico. Is this soda getting to you?
No.
I'm sorry if I actually sounded really mean.
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, I think this is when I learned how to use double trigger, which I already figured out. Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't like his combat. Ooh, it feels so clunky. Shoot. But it isn't bad. I just don't find it anywhere near as comfortable as Nero or V.
It is supposed to feel more like arcade game. Like the original game kind of controls. Or free it at the very least. Like he's supposed to just feel a lot more weightier.
And he does. He doesn't feel as
Could be a
vivid.
lot more damaging.
Come on.
Oh no, you're doing really well with Dante. I spoke too soon.
You really did. Devil Breaker Dancer. Exactly. That's what using Royal Guard is. It's just let me break dance in the middle of a fight. Dante level of silly.
Yeah. I mean, that's Dante to a T. He breakdances all over people's faces.
Oh wait, I can't get any skills for him yet. Oh, I can already? Ooh. I might as well learn the speed. Helps me out. Air hike. Focus more demonic power into a temporary mid-air platform. Oh, that's just the double jump. I won't get that yet. Stinger, what's this? A high-speed lunge towards the enemy that skewers through the middle. While double trigger is active, the attack is more powerful but extend. Oh, okay. So that's when I have double trigger on. That's also for charge shot. Infuse a shot of divine. Okay, this is like Nero's, which I'm gonna get that because I like the charge shots with the guns. Those always help out when I need to do anything distant, which tends to happen. Trickster. Must learn level 2 trickster skills. Stinger's worth without DT. It's his best move? Let me try it. Oh, is it just like Dante's like slash to the front with the red queen? Probably is. Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's like Dante, or Nero's, I mean. My bad.
The Rinny is getting tired.
No, I'm not.
The Rinny.
Crikey, the Rinny in her natural habitat.
You're
Playing
so annoying.
games through midnight. What a slouch. Doesn't she expect to wake up early in the morning?
I know, I don't have to wake up till 9.
I have to wake up till 9. Meow.
Oh god. This
I don't have much of a life outside of video games. Just kidding.
And all. Okay, that sounds good.
I'm just kidding.
And Dante being Dante as usual. Here, let me just use a buzzsaw demon to shave my beard.
Silly but at his finest. Oh god, this move. I remember watching a clip of a guy fighting the boss while only using that. Oh wait, what the hell? Okay, my controller plugged out. That's nice. Thanks, controller. Wait, oh. Hold up, my controller's being funky again.
No King of Snow, his face wouldn't have been cleaved off because Dante is just too cool for that.
Yeah, Dante's music isn't as good as it could be. Yeah, I'm going double trigger.
Honestly, double trigger just goes up.
There we go. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. Just follow the bloody weird tree veins. Oh,
All the bloody red road. All of the bloody red road.
Pretty much at this point. Oh, I fell off.
Nothing's gonna close if I don't hurry.
Oh, Rennie. Oh, timeline. Timeline broke again. Timeline broke again.
There we go.
Timeline's stabilized.
I hope.
Oh, this is my first S as Dante. Oh, I got a triple S.
See, Rennie, you are getting the hang of it.
Ow. Where is it? Oh my god. As soon as you said that, I just got hit multiple times.
But hey, at least you got an S. Yes.
barrel. Oh, wait. There we go. Question, how come you never brought any of the blue or purple orbs in the shop? What? I could buy them in the shop?
Yep.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that option's off the table. Still, there's gotta be another route.
I feel like a dum-dum. I should probably be buying those.
It's like I could see Rinny just right now just face palming.
I don't know if you've heard that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh my god.
Also, is that dehydrate bot's on?
Yeah, I actually should grab water and go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna leave Dante right here for you guys. Let him see his idol. Oh wait, there's an enemy. Hold up, there's a couple of enemies.
These are the gatekeepers to the bathroom.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you have to defeat them to proceed.
I'm just gonna break dance all over them. Alright, that's all of them. So I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Oh, looks like my mouse a bunch.
How are these legs coming out now?
If only I knew because of Discord. Hold on. Oh my god, you piece of shit. Okay.
Okay, is Discord
Yeah, much
stabilized?
It's stabilized for now. Actually, my only complaint would be I think you made her thighs too short and her shin area too longer. So literally, if you just drag down her knees, you'd fix the problem.
Okay. Let me just.
It doesn't have to be drastic either. I would just move them down a little bit.
Okay. Let me just find which layer I put her knees on.
Yeah, like about there's good.
Okay. King of Snow is asking, has anyone seen good movies?
Good movies. I've seen plenty of good movies, sure. But I guess that's subjective, technically.
Like, what do you mean by good movies? Like, just in general? Because that we could talk about that all day. But I think
yeah,
you might mean like anything recently. Would you like to clarify on that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I meant. Is any good movies recently?
I recently, I like to go to movie theaters a lot, and so something I saw recently was the one that the movie that won Best Picture at the Oscars. This is The Green Book. It was actually really entertaining. That movie, I thought, was a very good movie. Very good sentiment about racism. There were actually some particular points in the movie that really sat with me. And all around, I just thought it was a really solid movie. I know some people might argue, of course, whether it deserved Best Picture out of all the nominees, but I did think it was a solid movie regardless.
I don't really have anything that fancy. I saw Battle Angel Alita. That was fun, but it's like, me and Quartz were having a discussion on that, and I agree with his idea that it kind of is unnecessary to try and ape anime in a live-action movie to the point that what they did.
Yeah, I did see that too, and I would not count it as a good movie just because it's trying really hard to be anime, and I beg the question, even if it succeeds, what's the point? We have anime series, we have anime movies, and we have no shortage of them. why do I need my live action movie to be anime? There's no point. In fact, the sheer fact that I already have the Battle Angel Alita, or Alita Battle Angel, whichever it's called, I think it's actually called Battle Angel Alita, the anime. I already have that anime. Why would I need something just like it, but as a live action movie? There's no point. If I want a live action movie adaptation, I want something like, the greatest example I could ever give you, because it's really the only good example, necessarily, is Edge of Tomorrow, because that was a movie that...
Edge of Tomorrow was so good.
It was inspired by All You Need Is a Kill, but didn't take every element from it, instead made something that made it separate and made it work for a live action movie.
Yes.
Therefore, that really helped the movie have its own identity on top of that inspiration, and I think that helped it succeed. Now, there were other factors that helped it succeed as well, like the fact that it was just really well made. It was really well directed, really well acted, and the plot was well constructed, and it was actually just all around well made. But I want more Edge of Tomorrows than I want Alita Battle Angels.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's like, I do agree. Edge of Tomorrow is far better adaptation. Anything anime-esque, I should say, than Alita was. Even though it's not based on an anime, it's based on a light novel.
Right.
Which is rare. That's even rarer to hear of than just an anime adaptation.
Right.
Yeah, it's like... But it was really, really, really good. Like, and it was also very creative at the same time with it. Like, they didn't just wholesale rip off the story and try and tell it again. Like, they put their own unique twist on it. And they told their own kind of story with their own angles. Like, for example, the girl in that movie, in the light novel, was a teenager.
Right.
But in the movie, she was like a hardcore veteran adult.
Yeah.
And yet, they get across the same feeling of this kind of hard ass that's been through it, that knows exactly what's going on, and just has the misfortune of just not being able to do it anymore, like, you know, like the main character can.
I also thought they brought up the both positives and negatives of repeating the same series of days over and over and over again, and every single permutation of Tom Cruise's character's plans, and what he was going through. I thought they handled that really, really well in the film. Arguably better than anime that have tried it, like ReZero.
Yeah. It's
because
like
in Edge of Tomorrow, you really felt a progress of his emotional state, versus ReZero, where you get frustrated with Subaru for not figuring things out soon enough, and then like he starts it is understandable the mental statuses he goes through, but you could argue they might.
It just feels forced, or they're just kind of keeping it towards like an anime level kind of thing. Whereas this is somebody where you can think like, oh yeah, this guy, this is how somebody would actually react.
He felt like a person, like an actual relatable person in a lot of the scenarios.
Like at one point, like the guy's like trying his best to save everyone, and then in another point he just stops giving a shit and just lets people die because he's completely disinterested. And it plays realistically in both points because of events that happen.
Right.
Like he gets disillusioned, he gets really pissed off at certain people. It's like he loses something he really wanted to not lose in a previous loop.
These ladies went fast.
And it's just like, that was good development, and it was also a very unique way on doing time travel.
Right.
And it also sold the threat of the aliens because.
Oh, the aliens in that movie were actually kind of scary. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like just how lightning fast they were too. It's like, oh yeah, it's like we believed these things were wiping out humanity, and it's like we had no chance against them because that, like, they move like within like seconds.
They had a very unique design, and their erratic pattern of attack was very terrible.
Yeah, it's like they just behave like very erratic, rabid animals. And then they start swarming, and that's one of the scariest parts of the film. When you see all these fucking little, like, things just scurrying across the screen, like in the dozens, just...
I also liked how in the film, speaking of that, I liked in the film how they would play with the permutations whenever they would have like a montage of the permutations that were happening, sometimes things would like just suddenly happen, like out of the blue for like either shock value or even for comedic effect, and it would have to restart the whole timeline.
The Jeep.
Yeah.
That was one of the best like gags in the movie. Just he's running across and then whack.
Yeah.
It's like you don't expect it, but it's so hysterical.
What is this
and
thing
that
doing?
made a lot of sense too, because in that movie, like, because they really played with the idea that like really any number of things could go wrong. So Tom Cruise would have to be ready for literally every single thing that could go wrong.
And that takes a lot of mental conditioning after a long period of time of having to go through this over and over again, and having to remember all the shit that happens too.
Right, and unlike Subaru in like ReZero, Tom Cruise's character, you really know he goes through a lot. Like you feel it that he's gone through a lot of his permutations. Whereas when you count how many Subaru's gone through, I mean, I'm not saying his mental weight isn't significant or justified, but he doesn't go through nearly as many as like Tom Cruise's character does in Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like it really was a really unique film, and it's so sad that the film didn't get a lot of attention when it came out.
Which is interesting because even though it didn't do super well in America, it actually did make its budget back and then some with the global market.
Of course.
So the global market actually saved the day on that one.
It just is,
But nobody likes to talk about it, despite it being like the one actually legitimately good, even critically raved film of any Japanese medium adaptation.
It really...
Like, I know anybody I talk to about that film, everyone praises it. You can look at the critics' scores and stuff like that, their reviews, they all loved it. Like, people who went to see it really enjoyed that film. But I think the problem was the marketing, because I got an idea of this from my own family, actually. Whenever trailers would go up for the movie, my family, who are not anime fans, save for, like, my dad, they would get confused by the trailers. They actually would always ask, like, so wait, what is this movie about? Like, they were always just confused what it was even
trailer
about.
actually doesn't even tell you it's a time travel story at all.
Right.
It's just like, here's some visuals, here's a really good song for the trailer too, but then it's just like,
Oh, a phoenix!
They don't tell you anything.
Well, that's not a phoenix. That's a fire bat.
And it's like the second trailer gives you a little bit more hints on stuff, but it's like they don't really. Again, it's like
Well,
the
that's a lot of
marketing was
that.
really bad.
Yeah, I think the problem is that the plot,
Hell, bat.
I don't want to say it was like too complex for them, but the plot, when you think about it, for this movie is unlike most movies that have gone through Hollywood. Like the only other popular example we can think of is maybe like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, that's kind of what they all compared it to. It's like a gritty, Groundhog Day.
And it's like,
I have
but
no
how
idea
do
how
you
to fight this thing.
advertise that, you know? That's really odd for an American market to advertise that. Whereas Japan, they're used to that kind of thing. They're used to all these weird plot lines. They know, they're conditioned to advertise something as it's supposed to be. So I kind of sympathize maybe with the people who had to market this movie not being used to marketing something like this, but at the same time, it did ultimately hurt the film.
Yeah.
Because it's not the first time a movie like this has been hurt by the fact that it either had a lack of marketing or didn't have good enough marketing.
And it's also Warner Brothers that was handling it, so they're not known for their really great marketing teams. And
actually, speaking of which, wasn't Titan AE, which is an infamous example of that, wasn't that Warner Brothers? Was their animation department?
Fox.
Oh, 20th Century Fox. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. But that was, I still know that was an infamous example of something that was unique to the American market that the marketing department just failed epically.
Not only that, but it had so many issues in production. They went through, I think, 6 screenwriters for the whole movie, and one of them was Joss Whedon.
Don Bluth really pushed for that movie, though. He really wanted to make a serious movie for once. He'd always just made your normal kid films, despite the fact that a lot of them are very good. Still,
And
he was
dark
used to
films
kids' films.
like Land Before Time and Secret of Nim, for example.
Right.
Wait, shoot it with bullets. Oh, wait, bullets? Okay, so bullets will help me get my double trigger back faster. That's good. Because I noticed I was healing during double trigger. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again.
Just a really sad movie to talk about for me, because the marketing was really bad, but Don Bluth really wanted it to succeed, and you're right, a lot of the in-house stuff was always in flux.
There is a dodge, but it's really diagonal.
I really like Titan AE. It definitely is a flawed film because of its horrid production, because of all the issues they had just getting that off the ground, and then everything that happened. And it's just like, it was really sad what happened to that film.
Yeah.
What movie are you guys talking
Didn't
about?
deserve that films, because King of Snow, Knox Wilson was asking earlier about any movies we saw recently. No, King of Snow did that.
Yeah, but particularly what movie is that you're talking about, like the animation one? Because I've never heard of it. Yeah, I never heard of that movie.
It's
Oh, go ahead.
it's a really good movie. It's has a unique premise with the way they handle humanity after the Earth is destroyed.
Yeah. The movie literally opens with Earth evacuating because it's about to be blown up, and it is. It's blown up, and by the end of the movie, Earth stays blown up, but the whole point is that the characters, well, specifically, the main character is linked to this ship, this like basically the Harbinger ship that was built by his father, that was supposed to basically create terraform a planet to create a new Earth, because he knew Earth was on basically it was on a time limit. He's like, I have to make this thing for humanity to survive. But the thing is, yeah, most of humanity is wiped out, and very few manage to evacuate into space. And so years later, he finds this ring that has a map, basically, that's imprinted on his hand. And so through this map, he's able to be part of this crew where they try to find this ship that will terraform this planet. However, there are other people who want it for different reasons, either to destroy it or do something else with it.
Especially the aliens that destroyed the Earth to begin with.
Yeah, they want to find it so they can kill all of humanity, because they're just like, just get rid of them. We want to get rid of them. You know?
There was actually a comic that explained their reasons a little bit more. and it was a little bit more of a complicated.
Oh my God.
They were afraid of something that humanity was capable of doing.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, let me actually look it up real quick.
I can't jump to save my life.
The novel actually explains that they were afraid that because of the Titan itself, because it's based on lost technology of theirs, that they wanted to reverse engineer and repair their own dying species.
Right.
And they didn't want humanity to have something that could actually harm them.
I fucking hate this double jumping, and I'm
The novel
listening, but
gives
I
them
hate-
more like motivation as to why they're so obsessed. But in the movie itself, it's basically, oh yeah, they're basically evil aliens are just blowing up shit.
Right.
Oh my.
But I will say, even despite that, I did really like. I liked I thought the animation, of course, was great. Like, it was really well animated. Even the CG was well integrated. For the time it was released, I was like, wow, yeah, the CG is surprisingly well integrated in this movie. I liked the designs of the aliens. I thought the movie itself had really good atmosphere. I'm a big guy for atmosphere. And if you can sell me on the atmosphere of
Oh
your
my
movie,
God.
then
I'm
I'm
gonna-
sold for the rest of your movie. Like,
Again,
I can...
like my two favorite films for just pure atmosphere are the original Alien and John Carpenter's The Thing, and both of those are gods at just setting the atmosphere.
They have a
King
lot
of hold up. King of Snow, please don't remind me of Devil May Cry 4's platforming, because that's literally all it was. Oh, you fell? Oh, well, look, you're gonna have to fight a bunch of enemies now, and you'll lose health, and you won't regain it when you get back to the actual platform to continue the story. Have fun. I fucking hated it. You know what part that was heavy in? The goddamn stupid ass plant bitch part, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. I'm hating it. I hate
Rinny's
platforming.
salty.
God.
Rinny's salty.
Oh my God. I actually am.
Rinny, have you tried using his air taunt just like Nero?
Oh my God.
Because that could probably increase your air time.
Oh my God.
Although, Nico, I need
Nico,
you to focus now.
It did. Nico, thank you.
Yeah, we were.
I fucking hate Devil May Cry's platforming.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, going back to the original subject matter, it's like atmosphere really does get to me. Like it's like John Carpenter is probably the best at it with just simple as throw a whole bunch of people in the snow and then make one of those people a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
That can be any one of them at any time. And it's just like, have fun. And it's like, that just made you always so tense.
Right.
And then Alien put it with a really good, like, they put you in an, literally, no pun intended, an alien environment all the time. Because it's in the far future, and they give you this architecture that just doesn't look like something you would see at the very beginning of the movie, and then they trap you there the entire time. And even though it's familiarly, like it's basically stuff you would see humans make, it's just off enough that you just don't feel at home. And then you get to the alien stuff when you get to the space jockey ship. Yes, I do call it by the space jockey name. Call it engineers, fucking whatever their actual name is in the canon. I just call them space jockeys. It's just easier for me to say and remember. But that ship was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they spent so much time building that. and it is like you immediately get sucked into that ship's atmosphere, and you just expect something to go wrong, and at the same time you just want to look more. Like, it's one of those few times where you actually do want to kind of just look around in a horror movie, which is rare to even imagine that's possible. Because most of the time in horror movies, if they even so much as go off the beaten path, you start yelling at them. What the hell are you doing? But in that one scene, it's like you actually just want to take a look around and find out what the hell is this shit.
Oh boy, lag.
Which makes the scare even more terrifying when it actually does happen. And then after that, it's like the whole environment they're in is turned against them as this creature just crawls around everywhere. And it's just claustrophobic enough that it can literally grab them at any time. And it is just scary with that kind of atmosphere. Like, I'll never forget that first scene with the alien when it's actually fully grown and everything. When it attacks the one mechanic guy.
I know what you're talking about. With Covenant, right?
No, the first film.
No,
Oh,
Rinny,
wait.
not the sucky alien movies.
Oh my
Alien
god.
kind of died after the second movie.
Yeah, there are two good Alien movies. The original Alien, that's what it's called, just Alien, and then Aliens. Because, honestly, I'm just like... Prometheus and Alien Covenant don't do anything for me because they're basically just slasher flicks. Yeah. They're just your run-of-the-mill slasher flicks with some bit of sci-fi. Like, it's like, whatever. I don't care.
The one thing I will give them is that they're pretty looking. I'll give them that. But that's not to make an alien film for me.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, it's like you're gonna give how much budget to this big anime, and you're gonna get how many teams and directors and everything. That it's like it's gonna be so cool, it's gonna be so great, and then you get Darling in the Frank.
Or you get Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Wow, that show was dumb.
Oh.
See, some people I've heard say Attack on Titan is boring. I would take boring for like Attack on Titan. That kind of boring, which stretches stuff along way past it probably should because it needs to end every single episode on a cliffhanger. Versus, why am I watching this? Because it looks nice? It's like, sure, but I'm really frustrated with the characters. I don't even know where the plot is going.
A, it has really good animation. B, it has a really good art style.
No!
It gets me into that whole 80s anime kind of mood instantly with the art style.
In fact, that's why I watched it. But I can only forgive so much when I'm infuriated with the characters and I have no idea where the plot's going until the end, and I'm just disappointed because really that's it. The main dude, he takes a serum that makes him a super soldier versus a giant kaiju. It's like that's what you've been building to, and it's not even as cool as you might think that sounds.
Yeah, it's like I've seen it. I know it's. Oh god. And it sucks because it has one of my favorite composers doing the fucking soundtrack.
Yes, Hiroyuki Sawano once again lends his talents to an anime that doesn't deserve him.
Yes, yes, like It's like he did kill a kill, and then it's just like everything that's used him has
And
been...
people, I remember back in the day when some people were saying, "What is Hiroyuki Sawano doing on Kill la Kill? It doesn't fit, because Kill la Kill is so cartoony looking."
What?
And I'm like, bullshit. Can you
Mega.
even think of Kill la Kill with a different soundtrack?
Hell no.
No, you can't.
No. if they didn't have a song like Before My Body Is Dry, I'm sorry, that series would have died at the
Don't
in a
lose your
fire.
way.
Mm.
God.
That meme alone should immediately tell you what the hell is going on.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go fight Urizen. And this is just before the prologue. This isn't even the actual final fight. We're barely halfway through the game. Oh, there goes Triss. Or, well, Lady. There's Triss, my bad. Nice ass. I'm really upsetty spaghetti. My spaghetti's been flip-flopped all right now with a lot of meatballs.
My spaghetti has been made upsetty.
Very upsetty.
Stench and filth. I'm impressed. Those are two of the most badass women in the world. And I only know one other guy who can defeat them.
And of course, Dante is doing his waxing Shakespeare.
Have we finally stopped talking about films now? Can we talk about games? It's Virgil. It's Virgil. Guys, it has to be. Talk about this game? Yeah, we could. We could. Uh-oh.
Sorry, King of Snow. When it's like, when you get us talking about films, we're just gonna get really passionate, or just hey, anything in general with the production.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nerds,
Because
I'm
both Niko
kidding.
and I are production guys, so...
We're both very intimately knowledgeable about how productions go. Just like...
Oh. It can't be Virgil's devil form. Didn't he turn into a giant hentai monster? Wait, does Virgil turn into a giant hentai monster?
No.
Or does he mean Urizen? Virgil's devil... Oh, I read that wrong. Virgil's devil form didn't turn him into a giant... Okay. Urizen doesn't really look like a giant hentai monster. Oh, there's the beginning of this.
Dante's just walking on tentacles like it's just like nothing.
Hello, nothing. Alright, so that was what happened before Nero walked in during the prologue. Yeah, I'm gonna get a D on this. Yep. I died way too many times. I got hit a lot. Finally, back to the main story. After awakening from a trip through his boyhood memories, Dante spoke about the first battle with Urizen. Everything was going well until Triss and Lady and Dante made it inside Urizen's fortress and came under fire from Urizen's terrifying power. Nero and V have okay, I guess I don't get to read it! Rinny, do you not see the tentacles coming out of his back? I did.
The rest of the words were just basically Nero and V joined the fight, and now ...
Oh boy.
Get Nero out of here! This was a bad move! Nero, go! You're just dead weight!
Calling Nero a dead weight again.
Oh yeah, and he did not like that 1 month ago on that fateful day. In that moment, I thought his other hand got crushed, and I was like, great, Nero lost like 2 arms. Oh, there goes Rebellion. Still freaking out over that, because Rebellion was a badass sword. And I missed that sword. Tis but a scratch. Honestly, at this point, yeah.
This is power.
Guess he could be looked as a hentai monster. Oh, so that's how that happened.
You are so close.
I'm trying to actually pay attention to the actual foot design.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's like I just want to make sure I'm actually getting it right, and I'm not gonna fucking make one shoe look good, and then the other one's gonna be complete garbage.
I gotcha.
Sometimes it takes me a minute.
All right, enough's enough.
And I still might have to
Can't let a
resize
boy
it.
do a
I think I
man's
made
job.
the shoe just a little too
Wait.
small.
I'm not done talking yet. Okay, you get some rest. By the way, I guess I owe you one.
What's happening to V?
Signs.
Oh, are you at that part in the game?
What do you mean that part of the game? Awakening, right, but we're quickly forced to retreat, and now.